Vietnam, from the perspective of foreigners, is a country that weaves together ancient traditions and rapid modern development, creating an experience that is both deeply rooted and constantly evolving. For those setting foot in Vietnam for the first time, the immediate impression is often one of vibrancy, a sensory tapestry of sights, sounds, and smells that beckon exploration at every turn. The streets are alive with energy, from the steady hum of motorbikes weaving through bustling intersections to the lively chatter of people gathering at street-side cafes and markets. Many foreigners are struck by the warmth and hospitality of the Vietnamese people. Whether in busy cities or serene rural villages, visitors often recount stories of kindness, small gestures like a friendly smile, directions offered to a lost traveler, or an invitation to share a meal. This genuine openness creates an atmosphere where strangers quickly feel welcome, allowing for meaningful connections and cultural exchange. The traditional concept of hieu khách, hospitality, is not just a custom, but a way of life that permeates daily interactions. Vietnam's landscapes leave a lasting impression too. From the emerald rice paddies of the north to the misty mountains of Sapa, the limestone karsts of Ha Long Bay, and the sun-kissed beaches of Da Nang, every region offers its own unique beauty. The Mekong Delta, with its labyrinth of waterways and floating markets, fascinates those seeking a glimpse of rural life. In the cities, the blend of old and new is striking. Ancient temples and pagodas stand alongside modern skyscrapers, and French colonial architecture mixes with vibrant street art, reflecting Vietnam's complex history. Foreigners often notice how tradition and modernity coexist seamlessly in Vietnam. Ancient customs persist in daily rituals. Families gather to pay respects at ancestral altars. Traditional festivals are celebrated with colorful parades and offerings, and age-old crafts are practiced in village workshops. At the same time, Vietnam's cities pulse with innovation. The youth are tech-savvy and entrepreneurial. Startups are flourishing, and international influences shape fashion, cuisine, and lifestyle. This dynamic interplay creates a society that honors its heritage while eagerly embracing the future. Cuisine is another aspect that captivates visitors. Vietnamese food, renowned for its freshness and flavor, is a revelation for many. The balance of herbs, spices, and textures found in dishes like pho, banh mi, and bún chả delights the palate, while the ritual of sharing street food fosters a sense of community. Markets overflow with tropical fruits, seafood, and colorful produce, inviting exploration and experimentation. For many, food becomes a window into Vietnamese culture, a way to experience the country's diversity and creativity firsthand. Foreigners are often impressed by the resilience and optimism of the Vietnamese people. Vietnam's history is marked by periods of hardship and conflict, yet there is a palpable sense of hope and determination that shapes the national character. The younger generation, in particular, is ambitious and forward-thinking, eager to build a better future while honoring the sacrifices of those who came before. This spirit is evident in the rapid economic growth, thriving art scene, and the increasing global presence of Vietnamese culture. Yet, Vietnam also presents challenges and complexities that foreigners notice. Navigating the busy streets can be daunting, and the fast pace of urban life sometimes feels overwhelming. Language barriers, while often bridged by smiles and gestures, can make communication tricky. Differences in customs and societal norms require patience and open-mindedness. Understanding the importance of family, respect for elders, and subtle forms of politeness is key to forming genuine relationships. Cultural contrasts can be both fascinating and humbling. Foreigners may be surprised by the communal nature of Vietnamese society, where decisions are often made collectively and individualism takes a back seat. The importance of saving face, maintaining harmony, and showing respect is deeply ingrained, influencing everything from business negotiations to everyday conversation. Learning to navigate these nuances adds richness to the experience and fosters deeper appreciation of Vietnam's social fabric. The pace of change in Vietnam also catches the attention of many visitors. Over the past decades, the country has transformed dramatically. Shiny shopping malls and international brands stand where old markets once thrived, and new infrastructure projects reshape city skylines. While this modernization brings opportunities, it also raises questions about sustainability and the preservation of cultural heritage. Foreigners often reflect on the delicate balance between development and tradition, wondering how Vietnam will continue to evolve while staying true to its roots. Nature lovers find Vietnam a treasure trove of biodiversity. National parks shelter rare species, and the countryside is dotted with ancient forests and winding rivers. Ecotourism is growing, offering chances to experience the country's wild beauty and learn about efforts to protect the environment. Foreigners often express admiration for the resourcefulness of rural communities, who live in harmony with the land and maintain time-honored agricultural practices. Vietnam's artistic and cultural scene also leaves a strong impression. Traditional music, dance, and water puppetry captivate audiences with their elegance and storytelling. Contemporary artists push boundaries, blending global influences with local inspiration. Museums and galleries showcase the rich history and creativity of the Vietnamese people, while festivals bring communities together in celebration of shared identity. For many foreigners, Vietnam is a land of contrasts, where ancient pagodas stand next to gleaming skyscrapers, where bustling cities give way to tranquil villages, and where tradition meets modernity at every turn. The experience of living or traveling in Vietnam is often described as transformative, opening minds to new ways of seeing the world and encouraging reflection on one's own culture and values. Ultimately, Vietnam in the eyes of foreigners is a place of discovery. It is a country that challenges preconceptions, rewards curiosity, and invites deep engagement with its people and traditions. Each encounter, whether a conversation with a local vendor or a journey through remote landscapes, adds layers to the understanding of what makes Vietnam unique. The country's story, shaped by resilience, hospitality, and boundless energy, continues to inspire those who come to experience its beauty and spirit firsthand. In the end, Vietnam is remembered not just for its stunning scenery or delicious food, but for the heartfelt connections formed along the way. It is a place where every traveler becomes a storyteller, carrying memories and lessons that linger long after the journey ends. For foreigners, Vietnam is not just a destination. It is an invitation to immerse in a living culture, to witness the unfolding of history, and to become part of a community that welcomes all with open arms.